Hi, I'm Karen Melton-Bray. I'm the Chief Editor of Computer Graphics World magazine here at lovely Siggraph 2013 in Anaheim, California. And with me today is Rob Hoffman. He is the Senior Product Manager. I hope that's
Product Marketing Manager. I got a promotion today. I got a promotion today.
Congratulations at
you.
Autodesk. And congratulations on promotion.
Thank you. There you go.
So good things happening here at Siggraph, and this is the first year that Autodesk hasn't been having a booth here on the show floor. And but that doesn't mean you're not busy doing some stuff. As we found out this morning, that during a breakfast, Autodesk released a lot of information, and one of them is a collaboration with Leap Motion.
Yeah, that's correct. So. Yesterday, Leap Motion released the Leap Motion controller, and at the time that came out, on the Leap Motion Air Store as well as on the Autodesk Exchange Store, there is a Leap Motion for Autodesk Maya 2014 plugin that's available. So if an individual gets a Leap Motion controller today, they can download the plugin free of cost and basically start working within the Maya software using a Leap Motion controller.
So what is Leap Motion?
Leap Motion, it's basically being that I don't work for them, but it's basically a small device. It's a controller about the size of a pack of gum is what I believe they say. It plugs into the USB port, and it basically creates a volume in which it can track the movement of your hands or your fingers, and basically that translates into the software, so you can manipulate the scene around. You can pan, rotate, move around, or actually manipulate the geometry within the scene itself.
Well, it sounds like something really interesting, and Autodesk obviously found it very interesting.
Very much so. Artists are very inquisitive. They are always looking for different ways to be able to express themselves and be able to deliver the beautiful imagery and content that we see today. And this is just another way for them to be able to interact with the software.
Okay, and see, now there is a free app, obviously, that was unveiled today. It's FBX Review.
That is correct. So we've got a new free application. It actually went live today on the Microsoft Windows 8 store as well as on Autodesk Exchange, free of charge. And basically what it is, it's called FBX Review, so it kind of pretty much sums it up, where it's basically a portable application that allows individuals to be able to share assets as well as animation files with one another in a very efficient manner. So basically, an individual can send an FBX file to somebody that doesn't have a copy of 3ds Max or a copy of Maya, and they're able to simply open it up on their Windows 8 device or Windows 7 desktop and be able to pan, rotate, zoom in, take a look at the geometry, watch the animation play. You can adjust between different types of shading, fully textured, wireframe, and so on. The lighting as well, you can do it with or without lighting, and it's a really powerful tool that allows individuals to basically be able to share content. There's a lot of distributed production taking place, and it's really easy now just to email an FBX file or send it to them over an FTP site. They open it up, and they're up and running. But one of the really interesting things is that there are a lot of individuals that are in the review process for 3D content that's being created, and they're not necessarily 3D artists, so they don't know how to open up or work within a 3ds Max or Maya, and it's very easy. You just open up the application, open the file, and it's similar DVR type of controls: pause, play, frame forward, frame back, scroll, and then everything is no different. It's all touch controlled, so pinch to zoom or pan or rotate. It's a really elegant application.
FBX at your fingertips.
You better believe it. But here's the thing: it's a little bit deceptive by calling it just FBX Review, because it actually opens more than FBX files. So you can open up 3ds files, OBJ. Actually, there's a list, and I'm embarrassed. DXF files, MCD. There's a variety of formats that you can basically open up, and it's really easy. I did a demo of it this morning at our press event, and if I can do a demo of it, anybody can use it.
Right, and tonight you are going to have the Autodesk user event.
Yes, we are.
What's going on there? What can we look forward to?
What is not going on there is, it's probably the easier way to put it. So this evening, from 7 to 9 or 7 to 10 tonight, we are doing a user group meeting where we have a number of really great production facilities and guests coming in to speak. Where we've got a lot of our internal people that are talking about some of the future of technology, as far as we've done a lot of development over the last many years, as well as we've acquired or partnered up with technology providers, and we're going to give a little bit of glimpse as to where we're going with that technology. On top of that, we have got great speakers. We've got Microsoft Studios. They're going to be talking about Xbox One. We've got Crytek talking about Rise, Son of Rome. We've got Imagine Engine. They're going to be talking about Elysium, which is going to be very awesome. It's
great.
It's going to be great. Pixar is going to be coming by, talking a little bit about their open subdifs, open source tech, which is very nice. And then we've got Lightstorm Entertainment, and our good friend John Landau is going to come over and talk a bit about virtual production. But then there's an interesting thing as well where after the presentations are over, you still get to see some demos, because we've got a really cool DJ, and they are, it's called Skrillex Cell. So basically they're incorporating a lot of motion capture work and virtual characters as part of the actual spinning. So it's going to be colorful.
Wow. And anything else that Autodesk is doing here?
As a matter of fact, we're really happy to talk about our Creative Commons effort, where basically what we've done is we have basically incorporated the Creative Commons licensing in for all of our for our media and entertainment products, for the documentation, for the learning materials. So basically, any individual can simply download the documentation or videos or 3D assets, and they can tailor them to whatever purpose they want. Because it's right now, I mean, when people get into 3D, it's not like you go to school, you learn it, and you're done. It's a continuing, ongoing learning type of situation. So what we want to do is really open it up to anybody that can find, that can find the value in these particular assets, but also be able to make them into something that they require, whether it's localizing into a particular language, or let's say a university professor wants to be able to teach one of our softwares within their class. They can take a lot of our learning videos and be able to tailor it toward what they're wanting to teach within the class. A lot of the items are online. It's going to cascade over to the other Autodesk products at some time in the future. And then also, all of the Autodesk University content from the past, like a lot of the classes, as well as what we're going to be doing in the future, we're going to put those up in Creative Commons as well. And a lot of that content is already online. You just look for the little Creative Commons badge at the bottom of the screen or document, and you're good to go.
Well, it's like having a big learning tree right there.
Well, I mean, that's the most important thing. It's at the end of the day, you've got to make sure that the community has what they need, and you need to do everything in your power to help them to continue learning or to hone their skills. And this is just yet another way that we're really trying to work with the community to make the 3D industry a stronger, better place to be.
Providing all the fruits of your labor.
Of course.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we look forward to seeing what obviously happens tonight at the user event and in the next couple months from Autodesk.
Sounds great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I was throwing them for the apple.